Faced with an ever-changing competitive landscape, CSPs are stepping up the transformation of their businesses. The adoption of cloud native is becoming increasingly important, but is the industry ready for this journey? Well, joining me now is Steve Legg, who is Chief Operations Officer at NetNumber. Steve, very good to see you again.
Yeah, hi Guy, thanks for having me. Looking forward to our conversation.
Our pleasure. The readiness for cloud native in this industry, we assume a lot, but what are you actually seeing? Just how cloud ready are we in the industry?
Well, I think we've been on the journey to cloud for a while, coming from virtualization. We've seen our customers move through from maybe many years ago bare metal deployments through virtualization, now NFV. Our customers are on a continuum there, but certainly now we see and have seen from late last year this increasing interest in cloud native, particularly around 5G. Clearly, that's the driver. But I think recognizing and with some of the more recent developments that we've seen, the M&A activities in the industry. Clearly, this journey to cloud native infrastructure is critical for the industry, but still very early on.
But what does it actually mean to be on the cloud journey?
Well, I think it's more than just technology. At NetNumber, we went through a business transformation process over the last couple of years. In 2018, we did see 5G on the horizon, and we were at that time looking at the requirements for our next generation product to support 5G, but also recognizing that internally we needed to make a transformation with our business. So we embarked on a business transformation, implementing Agile, a lot of investment in DevOps, in CI/CD tooling, processes, automation. So over the last couple of years, we feel like we've stepped through this journey ourselves. So this is more than just technology. This really is about people, processes, and tooling, and being able to exploit application automation that you need for 5G when rolling out large decentralized 5G cores, for example. Clearly, that's an automated task, not a manual one. So the journey to cloud really is about automation across the board. So for the industry, really, more than just a technology choice or implementation, really the next step in the change from NFV around our operations, including the people and the processes there as well.
So given all the work you've done and all your experience and expertise here, what's your advice to those CSPs who are looking for help with the best strategies for moving to cloud native?
Well, certainly there's a lot of education out there. I mean, we're drawing on enterprise IT technologies here for 5G. So clearly that was a choice that the industry made in setting the standards there, leveraging container-based capabilities. So the enterprise IT industry has been on this journey for many years now. There's a lot of general great education out there, educational tools and courses and things, but also from an industry-specific activity, we see a lot of value being created by groups like CNTT and the work that's being done there, CNCF Telecom User Group, OSM is another. So a lot of great initiatives from those groups. So I think education is fundamentally important, and understanding the milestones in the journey as you get to 5G. And of course, as we know, new networks, so I like to say new networks come and old networks stay. So supporting the legacy is also a really important piece of this, and looking at end-to-end, not only how do we deploy, but how do we monitor, how do we manage these networks when we've got an ecosystem of legacy as well as what would be next generation cloud native solutions to deal with.
So as an industry as a whole, in order for us to be successful, where are the areas we need to focus on?
So again, I think this is not to harp on it too much, but in the past as an industry, and for very good reason, we've looked at, we've built our own technologies to support our own requirements. I think what we're seeing now in the adoption of web scale technologies that we need to utilize for the 5G deployments, and the underlying infrastructure that we're leveraging there with cloud native capabilities. Certainly, I think making sure that we understand and leverage the technologies that are broadly in use in the market, avoiding the trap of trying to re-engineer telecom specific tools for some of these capabilities, I think is a very important thing, and really focus as vendors and certainly with our customers on the things that really are important from a telecoms operational networks perspective, and not try to re-engineer the tools that are out there today. And I think, as I said earlier, the really important thing here is the education and the organisational change that needs to happen to really be able to use these types of technologies effectively and be able to run your network in an effective manner and unlock the ROI that maybe had been promised in the past with some of the NFV-based automation technologies, but really now unlock that ROI with things like container orchestration and application automation.
And what is NetNumber doing? What are you doing to rise to the cloud native demands of the industry?
Well, great. Thanks, Guy. As I said, in 2018, we were looking at what we do for the next generation platform, and 5G was on the horizon there, and maybe more than on the horizon at that point. So clearly, cloud native was foundational in those requirements. But interestingly, the other things that we were seeing were we were starting to get, particularly around security, we were getting some very interesting use cases coming to us that required very low latency across large geographic areas. So we saw these as really a window into the decentralized network world. So one that we're entering here with 5G. So as we're looking at that, we've been delivering signaling and subscriber data management solutions into the industry for over a decade now. So a lot of experience there, but we were seeing these new use cases, and we were also seeing cloud native on the horizon. So what we realized was we needed to not only deliver a cloud native solution for 5G, it was also about providing an architecture that was very flexible, recognizing that where our customers start and where they need to go are very different. The rate of iteration of architectures, I think, in a software world will get much faster. So providing our customers with building blocks and tools there to accommodate that was key. And a very big one was the data replication piece. So managing a network core that's contained in a single data center, we've all been doing now as an industry for a long time. When you distribute that network core to the edge, there's a lot of challenges that arise around data replication and management. So we were looking at all of those requirements and looking at how do we build a solution for our customers that will take them not only to 5G, but importantly for NetNumber, we were also wanting to take all of the legacy protocol stacks, all of the legacy applications, so SS7, diameter, SIP, HTTP as an example, DNS. We wanted to move all of that forward, move all of our legacy applications forward, and really give our customers a next generation platform, or what we're calling an intergenerational platform, not only supporting 5G, but solving for the use cases and the challenges that they're faced with, along with bringing forward the legacy, so that we can assist our customers with service migration, network migration over time.
So you've been working on your new platform. As the CSPs continue their cloud native journey, what can we expect to see next from NetNumber?
So TITAN.IUM, just launching, as we're speaking here. So a heavy focus on cloud native infrastructures for both 5G and all of the legacy components, as well as products, services as well. So being able to provide a ubiquitous set of services, really, whether it's private on-prem infrastructures in the customer's existing or newly deployed infrastructure, as well as across the public cloud. So for us, it's a multi-cloud future, I think, for the industry. So making sure that we support that multi-cloud requirement across the board, whether it's legacy or 5G or anything to come.
Well, Steve, good to see you again, and thanks so much for sharing your insights with us here on Telecom TV.
Great. Thanks very much, Guy. Good to talk to you.